I'm here today with my June favourites video. Actually a little bit late in recording this, I just haven't really got round to it. So yeah, a few good favourites for the month of June. I love this dress, but the straps do my absolute nine. So I hope they're not too distracting for either me or you. So the first favourite that I have for the month of June is a movie, and I went to the cinema to see it, and it's Me Before You. I did upload a sort of movie thoughts video, and I was so happy with the movie. I went to see it with my mum. I was absolutely just blown away by it. Was everything in the book and the movie? No, but it kept the whole feeling of the movie, and everything that needed to be there was there. I was so happy with it, and my mum actually hadn't read the book, but went with me to obviously see the movie, and she's now reading the book. She enjoyed it that much. So good movie, absolutely brilliant. If you want to know sort of more of my thoughts on it, you can check out my I don't want to call it a movie review, but it's sort of, you know, my movie thoughts, my thoughts on the movie video. Then another movie that I watched this month, but I watched it on DVD, was Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Now, I know this was a complete box office bomb. I think it had a budget of 28 million and it only took in 16 million. So yeah, it was a total bomb of a movie, but I watched it and I couldn't believe it as I was watching it, but I was really enjoying it. You just kind of have to sort of suspend disbelief and just sort of go with it. But yeah, I surprisingly really enjoyed this, more than I was anticipating, actually. Enough that I think I will actually read the book. So I don't actually have a favourite book for June that I can really think of. Nothing really stood out to me. Can't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, nothing really stood out to me, but I have been enjoying an album this month, and I finally bought Chaos and the Calm by James Bay. I only knew two tracks on this when I bought it, which was Hold Back the River and Let It Go. Both amazing songs, and I absolutely love them. So this was really like cheap in the supermarket. I think it was like £5, so I just picked it up, and the whole album is amazing. I absolutely love the first track, Craving. Best Fake Smile. It's just a fantastic album. I don't think there's a bad song on the album, and I know it's been out a little while now, but yeah, I've been listening to that a lot this month, and I've also been listening to the Me Before You movie soundtrack a lot this month. But yeah, really enjoying that album at the moment. Okay, on to some sort of beauty-ish products, I suppose. The first one is a bit random, and there's some face wipes. Now, I don't wear makeup every day, so I don't need to use face wipes every day, but sometimes they're just a convenience, and I know they're not supposed to be like amazingly good for your skin, but when you're in a hurry or you've got a lot of makeup on, they're easy to sort of take it off before you then, you know, do your other steps. And these ones I picked up in Savers, and I didn't know when I bought them, but they're Age Radiance ones. Anti-aging formula with vitamin E, and they're really nice because they're not very dry. They're quite wet, so you feel like you can really use it and take a lot of makeup off and stuff, because they don't feel dry. Like some wipes you take out and there's hardly any sort of moisture on them, but these are really good, and they smell amazing. I think that's the best thing about them, is the smell. I think it must be the vitamin E, but just smells amazing. So they're just really nice to use, and I really like them. And I think I paid £1 or £1.50 for like 3 packs of 25. So yeah, considering I don't use them every day, and then I use sort of cotton pads and makeup remover, you know, other times. So like I said, I don't use them every day, but when I do, I love them. I finished my sort of everyday perfume that I was wearing to work this month, or June I should say, and that was Boss Orange. Love that perfume. Really sad that it's run out, but I can't really justify buying it again until I use up some other perfume, because I'm an absolute perfume junkie. And I thought I could always maybe buy that in duty free when I go on holiday, maybe. So I opened up, or not opened, I had already opened this, but I started reaching for another sort of perfume day today, and I chose Oh So Fresh by Marc Jacobs. I think this was a limited one for summer last year, I believe. But it is really just a very fresh floral scent, and it's absolutely perfect for summer. I don't think you'd wear it in the winter. But yeah, it's just really kind of light, summery floral scent. I don't like floral perfumes that are very heavy. I feel they smell very aged. I'm not a big fan of that, but this kind of floral and like Gucci Bamboo perfumes like that. Oh, Gucci Bamboo is actually what I'm wearing today, and that will always be my favourite perfume. Love that. So I think this is the last two things that I have on my favourites. Both of them are from NYX. There was a few products from NYX in my favourites from last month, and I did go back to the NYX counter and I purchased this Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation. It's like this, and don't want to blind you, but there's the powder, and it comes with its own like little sponge, which I haven't used. And like I say, I'm in the midst of like looking up a lot of products from NYX and seeing which ones I should be buying. There's already a few things that I've like sort of found online that I haven't found in our sort of counter over here, so I don't know if we'll ever be able to get it here. We've got a lot of the NYX products, but not all of them. Like there's a few of the lipstick colours that when I went they didn't have the colours and things like that. But this I found to be really great. I mean, it's a powder foundation. I have extremely oily skin. It's the bane of my life. And this you can build up. You're supposed to be able to use this, by itself as a foundation. And I have used it that way. I've used sort of a damp makeup sponge and put it on that way, and it blends really nicely, and you can get a fairly decent coverage that way. But I've also used it very lightly on top of another foundation to kind of set things, and it works well that way as well. So it's like a multi-purpose product really. I find that it really does control my oil for a long time, longer than with other matte sort of powders that I've used. I mean, I wouldn't say it lasts all day, but it lasts as long as I personally need it to last. So like if I wear it to work, by the end of the day, like it's still looking sort of passable, and then when I'm home and I don't really care, that's when it starts to not dissolve, but go to pot a little bit. But yeah, really enjoy this. It wouldn't be any good for anybody with sort of dry skin, because it is just so matte. And then the last thing is actually a brush, and I don't know if it has anywhere on it what the actual number it is. Oh yes, there it is, number 6. And I bought this. I was eyeing up quite a few of the NYX brushes because, let's face it, I love my makeup brushes. But I have a fan brush, but this is like more dense. And I've been using this for my highlights, and I know last month I showed that my favourite highlighter has been the Mary Luminizer from the Balm, and I've been using this with that and absolutely love the combination. Sometimes I feel with highlight, I said this about the highlight as well, sometimes I feel when I'm putting highlight on, like I can't see it, and I know like it's supposed to catch the light, etc., but I can't tell a difference, and that's when I've been using my normal fan brush. And I was using another brush to apply the Mary Luminizer and really seeing a difference, but this is just absolutely perfect. I just pop it in and then just do it right here like this, and I can see it's not too much product, it's not like glaring, but I can see where I've put the product. If I'm looking in the light, I can tell that it's there, and it just looks flawless. And I've been absolutely loving this brush for that reason, and I would definitely be checking out more brushes from NYX. So that's everything for this June favourites, guys. I would say that my new tattoo is a favourite. It's definitely a favourite, but it's on my foot and I can't quite show you, but it was in my last vlog video if you want to see it. I've really been enjoying my tattoo as well. It's still it's nearly healed now. Still got a little way, about another week I think, for it to be completely healed over. But yeah, I've loved that as well, and I loved the experience of getting it on my foot, which sounds really twisted, but I did. So now that's everything, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.